Have you ever been there? You're talking to a girl, the conversation is flowing, you're laughing, and everything feels right. But there's this invisible wall, a moment of hesitation. You're caught in your own head, running a constant frantic calculation. Does she like me? Is this just friendly? If I make a move and I'm wrong, I'm going to crash and burn. So you wait for a clearer sign, a sign that never comes. The moment passes, and you walk away, kicking yourself, replaying the whole thing in your mind, wondering what could have been. That zone of uncertainty, that fear of misreading the signals, is where countless potential relationships go to die. Most guys are taught to look for signals that are as subtle as a fireworks display. They're waiting for her to literally say, okay, you can kiss me now. But human connection, and especially female attraction, doesn't work that way. It's a dance. It's a gradual unfolding of comfort, trust, and interest that's communicated through dozens of subtle, non-verbal cues. Today, we're going to decode that dance. We're not just going to list a few generic tips. We're going to delve into the psychology behind the top 6 signals a woman gives when she wants you to stop thinking and start leading. By the end of this video, you won't need a fireworks display. You'll be able to read the subtle glow that tells you it's time to make your move. The first signal is probably the one you've heard of, but I guarantee you're underestimating its power. It all starts with the eyes. We're talking about the lingering gaze. This isn't just a casual glance. It's a look that's held for a beat, longer than normal. It's when her eyes meet yours across a room, and instead of immediately darting away like most people do, she holds it for a second, maybe 2. Often, a small, genuine smile will play on her lips. She might look down or away for a moment, almost shyly, and then her eyes will find yours again. This is a deliberate, low-risk invitation. She's putting a question out into the universe. I see you. Do you see me? It's a test. She's checking to see if you have the confidence to hold her gaze and return the smile. If you look away nervously, the test is over. But if you can meet her gaze, hold it, and give a calm, confident smile back, you've just passed the first checkpoint. You've non-verbally communicated that the interest is mutual. Now that you've connected across the room, the next signal happens when the distance between you closes. This is a critical one because it moves from the theoretical to the physical. She breaks the touch barrier first. Now, this will almost always be disguised as a perfectly casual platonic gesture. It's a light, fleeting touch on your forearm as she laughs at your joke. It's her hand brushing against yours as you walk side by side. It might be her fixing your shirt collar or brushing a piece of lint off your shoulder. These small, seemingly insignificant acts are hugely important. Physical touch is one of the primary ways we build rapport and signal comfort. By initiating it, she is telling you in no uncertain terms, I am comfortable with you in my personal space. I am open to more of this. She is giving you a clear green light to reciprocate. When she touches your arm, it's an invitation for you at a later point to gently guide her by the small of her back through a crowd. It's a fundamental sign that the barrier between strangers and something more is beginning to dissolve. So she's comfortable with you physically, but where is the conversation going? This leads us to our third and perhaps most complex signal. The conversation turns deeply personal and playfully challenging. Any 2 people can make small talk about the weather or their jobs. But when a woman is genuinely interested, she will steer the conversation into more meaningful territory. She'll stop asking, what do you do, and start asking, why do you do it? She'll ask about your passions, your family, your dreams, your weird quirks. And more importantly, she will share these things about herself. She's not just interviewing you. She's opening up her own world, which is a significant act of vulnerability and investment. At the same time, she might start to playfully tease you. This isn't about being mean. It's a high-level rapport-building technique. It shows she's comfortable enough to create a fun, slightly challenging dynamic. It's a test of your confidence. Can you handle a little jab without getting defensive? Can you tease her back? This blend of personal depth and playful teasing is a potent combination. She's investing her emotions and trying to see if you're a man who is not only interesting, but also secure in himself. As the connection between you 2 grows, you should start paying attention to the people around her. This brings us to the fourth signal, which is a massive giveaway that most guys completely miss. Her friends give you the seal of approval. Women talk. They talk about everything. And they definitely talk about the guys they're interested in. When you show up, watch your friends. Do they suddenly get quiet and smile knowingly at each other? Do they make a point of saying hello to you specifically? The ultimate sign is when they find a convenient excuse to leave you two alone. One of them will suddenly say, "Oh, I need to go get a drink," and the other will say, "Me too, we'll be right back," and they'll leave you standing there with her. This is not an accident. This is a coordinated maneuver. They know she likes you, and they are actively trying to be good wing women. They are giving you a clear, unobstructed path to talk to her. They're essentially saying, "We approve. She's been talking about you. Don't mess this up." If her friends are on your side, it's one of the strongest indicators that you're on the right track. Now, with the conversation flowing and her friends giving you the thumbs up, it's time for you to start leading. How she responds is the fifth, crucial signal. She not only complies with your lead, she encourages it. This is the principle of investment in action. A man who is attractive is a man who leads. This doesn't mean being bossy or demanding. It means making decisions. Instead of asking, so what do you want to do now? You say, "Hey, I saw a cool little spot around the corner. Let's go check it out." A woman who is not interested will find a reason why she can't. But a woman who wants you to make a move will say, "Okay, let's go." She makes it easy for you. If you say, "We should do this again sometime," a disinterested woman will give a vague, "Yeah, totally," and disappear. An interested woman will say, "I'd love that. I'm free on Thursday." She's not just accepting your lead, she's meeting you halfway. She's taking the abstract idea of a future plan and helping you make it a concrete reality. She is actively investing in the interaction and showing you that your efforts will be rewarded. When she starts making it easy for you to lead, it's because she wants you to keep leading her somewhere special. This all culminates in the sixth and final signal. This is the moment of truth. She has given you her attention, her touch, her personal thoughts, and her compliance. Now she gives you the opportunity. The final signal is when she engineers a clear, unambiguous window for you to make a move. This is when she removes all plausible deniability. It's the lingering hug at the end of the night. It's when you walk her to her door and she doesn't immediately reach for her keys. Instead, she turns to face you, holding eye contact. It's when she says something like, "I had a really great time tonight," and then just stands there, waiting. She's not moving to end the night, she's holding the space open. She is creating a perfect cinematic moment where the only logical next step is a kiss. She has done her part. She has built the bridge, brick by brick, and now she's standing on her side, waiting for you to have the courage to walk across it. So there you have it. It's not about a single magical sign. It's about a pattern, a progression from a simple look to a light touch, to a deep conversation, to the approval of her friends, to her willingness to follow your lead, and finally, to her creating that perfect moment. She is gradually lowering her defenses and inviting you into her world. Look, recognizing these signals is only half the battle. The real challenge is having the courage to act on them, and I get it, the fear of rejection is powerful. But trust me, it's nothing compared to the sting of regret you'll feel later. Don't be the guy who spends his night wondering what could have been. Understand the dance. See the signals for what they truly are. And finally, find the courage to lead. This is Goodbye, Mr. Nice. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.